Hello everybody. I was sent this product to do a review on. This company here, Kamrui, well, they're into mini PCs. So I love the mini PC. You know, we've got a lot of them around here that we use, from anywhere from file servers for TVs to home automation. It's just a lot easier to use a mini PC than it is to have a big giant tower or a box or something like that. So I've said for many years that, you know, the mini PC was just going to take over because of the technology that we can put in these smaller devices. We don't need all that big giant box unless you plan to build some, you know, super gaming computer. There's no need for it. You know, these little mini PCs do everything that you need. I work from a mini PC. I run several monitors off this little mini PC. I run a telephone system off a mini PC. I mean, it just, it does a really good job. Now, I'm super excited about this one here. This is the fastest one that I've had. So I can't wait to get this thing unboxed and, you know, actually see what it's going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up. I'm going to show you all the parts and pieces on it, everything that it's got. And then we're going to get it installed on this TV right here, and then take it for a test bin and see how it performs. So we'll see you in a minute. All right, so let's do it. So back here, here, and box, and so let's see. So here's the C10, right? 512. You ran more details. So 512 GB drive, US version. So let's play now. What's it got? See what we got. So let's see. It's just off. Nice and easy. Perfect. So first off, we got the manual. So mounted back TV, and I'll show you that. I'm going to be mounted back TV here. So we'll put some more there. Anyways, yeah, just click this manual and start right here. We'll stay out. Looks good. So we're going to set that down for a second. See what's in here. Looks like this is power supply, right? There we go. Power supply. This is 90 volts. 2 more for 2 amp. 2 amp. That's that. Screws and stuff mounted right. It should be in here. HDMI cable. Right, got that. So this is for the drive. This thing also can be power drive. I know that so this allows you to send out, and there's the module outside. And I'll put that right in your future. I know this and that's the other ones. And there's right that mounts back to the TV where you mount it, and then this is down. There's all that. Pretty standard power supply, standard HDMI, mounting screws for the plate for mounting the PC. So let's take a look at this here. There. So here it is. So right off the bat, you got USB-C, and I'll give you some more specs on that here a little bit later. One USB here, second USB, audio, and then your power button. And then on the back side, 2 more USBs, 2 HDMI, Ethernet connection, and your power. But what's really cool about this one is we got a third hookup. You know, and I really like this because it allows you to use an older VGA monitor just as a third monitor with what you have right here. So you can hook up 3 monitors, 3 HDMI monitors, or 2 HDMI monitors, and then the VGA, which I do. I do a lot around here, but I have to usually use an adapter because some of the ones I have, they have display ports, but this here has 2 HDMI and then the VGA built in it. Nice feature. You know, it allows you to use one of your older PCs. So on the back side, there's all the details on that. CK10, I hope you can see that good there. 16 gigabyte RAM, 512 hard drive, and then the Intel i5-11320H. So like I said, this is the fastest one that I have here on this property. Other than, you know, a bigger PC, I have a lot of smaller Intel processors, and they do awesome, and they're running Windows 11. So that's why I said I can't wait to see this one run, because this one's actually faster than my work PC. And of course some stickers on the top. The material, I mean, it's plastic, but it feels pretty good. It doesn't feel like I'm going to break it by moving it around, so that's a plus. So what I'm going to do, we're going to stop the camera here. I'm going to clean some of this up, get it aside, and then we're going to pop the covers off of this and see what we got. See you in a minute. All right. So let's get this back cover off and see better. All right. So there's that. Let's see how this thing comes off here. Oh, it was pretty easy. All right. So there's the place that you would mount the hard drive, and then basically a laptop hard drive. That's what it boils down to. And then it screws in on the side, so that would extend that. So what do we got in here? This space right here is for the hard drive. You know, so this one here is most likely the 512, and then right here would be your expansion. I think it said up to 1 terabyte, and then up to 2 terabytes. So I don't know if that means, you know, between the two, maximum 2 terabyte. Not 100% sure about that, but I know you can put a 2 terabyte. You can get a 2 terabyte SATA drive and put in here, and then you can also get the solid state drive and add it there up to 1 terabyte. I think that's what the document said. A total of 2 terabyte. So I don't know if you get there by adding this or by adding the drive, or between the two. All right. So the little bracket, I wanted to go ahead and show you this because there's not much to see after this point. So here's the little piece that goes on the back of this little PC in order to hang it on here. So once you get it on there, it just kind of hangs right there. This needs to be bolted on the wall, and that's what I decided to do, is just go ahead and put some screws in here, screw it on the wall over there, and then hang the PC with this here. It did come with some extra screws, and these are for, you know, the back of the monitor or whatever you decided to put it on, just in case. But in this case here, these little thumb screws, well, they're not quite thumb screws, but they kind of look like it. They're little hangers. Those go on there, and then once you get it mounted up there, you just it hangs on there like that. So I'm gonna do it, and we'll see you in a minute. All right, so it's booting up. All right, so it booted up into standard setup. I've got just a keyboard stretched over to it right now. I have a wireless keyboard that I will put on it, just so I won't have nothing attached other than what you see up there on that monitor. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom through this. And there we go. Kind of standard Windows 11. This is supposed to be Windows 11 Pro, so I'm gonna hook this keyboard up so I'll have a mouse, and then we're gonna go through all that. We'll see you in a second. Okay, pretty simple. Got the keyboard hooked up, got my mouse. So let's go see a few things here. Well, first off, let's fix the taskbar. I don't like the taskbar the way it looks. We're going to slide this on down. Taskbar. And we're going to send it to the left. Just because I'm used to taskbar being over there. Alright, so that's that. So I do not have this connected to my Wi-Fi yet. So let's look at the system. Sys app. So that all looks good. So I guess what we need to do now is get the internet connected, and I'm going to turn this off and go take care of that real quick. Alright, got it all hooked up. It's connected to my Wi-Fi out here. Looks good. So I guess we need to check the updates. Let's go updates. There's update settings. There we go, and just what I expected. We got a lot of updates. So I'm going to go ahead and download and get all these on, and then see you in a second. Alright everybody, so I have been running this little PC, you know, trying to do different things with it, playing some games, you know, processing some files, video editing, stuff that would probably take me hours more to kind of show you everything that I've done. So in a nutshell, that, you know, the little PC works pretty good. You know, like I said, I use a smaller version, or not a smaller version, but a less of a processor for a lot of the things that I do around here. And one of the things I do a lot of is video editing. You know, I have a laptop that runs slower than this thing, and I paid a whole bunch of money for, so this thing is kind of outperforming the little laptop that I have. Now, we do have this connected to you know, an HDMI input on this TV, and this TV is high def, but you can see the quality. Right now this PC is running on the back of this here where I showed you I installed it, and it's running this video, and it hasn't skipped a beat. I mean, you can get better quality out of your, you know, your TV set, or, you know, if you use a monitor, a PC monitor. But if you have an old monitor or TV, this is perfect for it. You know, you just attach it to the back of it, get you a wireless keyboard like this, and then you're off and running. So it's a lot of bang for the buck. Now, like I said before, if you want a gaming PC, then that's what you need to do, is build a gaming PC. But I can tell you now, yeah, you can spend a lot of money building a gaming PC, because I used to build them. So, like I said, you know, the mini PC, it's an easy solution without breaking the bank for, you know, the average stuff that you want to do. Get on the internet, play a few games every once in a while, you know, do some spreadsheets, surf the net. I mean, this little PC is perfect for all that. Even video editing. Like I said, I use a smaller processor for video editing, so this one here is probably going to end up taking its job. And then I'll use the other mini PC for doing what I'm doing up here. So in a nutshell, you know, I'm very impressed with this little mini PC. You know, I would like to upgrade it. So maybe in the next video I can do a follow-up, and we'll get everything we need to max this thing out and take it to the next level and see what it'll do. So pretty impressed with it. Like I said, it's a lot of bang for the buck. It's a very simple solution to get on the internet, play a few games, and do what you need to do. Hope that helps, and we'll talk to you in the next one.